G'day to all you blokes and Sheilas out there, this is Gareth Price of the Sinister Siblings, and as you can hear, I've actually decided to start dropping my accent because it's not helping my voice anymore. So, a couple of weeks or so back, I decided to make a video saying that I was going to leave YouTube. Well, I kind of figured that's not going to be much use anyway. YouTube's just run by a bunch of machines, not by a bunch of idiots. So, starting from today, I'm going to be back on YouTube as well as working with VidMe. As you can see by the title of the video I'm holding up here, I'm sort of making a response to this woman who's called... Hang on, I'll bring it out now. Once my thing's finished, a lot of lagging. llSuperWomanll, with different other levels next to it. This one's a geography class for racist people. Now, I don't know how else to say this, but I think llSuperWomanll is super racist, as I've seen with a bunch of other YouTubers speaking about this. So, let's get to this madness already. Oh, well.
You know.
No, I don't know. And I do know for a fact that intro just tells me exactly what I need to. That's just how fake the whole thing is. So if you're going to hear random sounds, I'm trying to readjust my computer because it's trying to heat up already. In winter as well, which makes it even weirder. Let's begin.
When something horrible happens in the world, you'll see the rise of two types of people. Number one, people who don't let fear divide them and instead choose to come together.
Really? I'm not sure if you're on that side, though.
Number two, racist idiots who don't deserve an internet connection.
So, you. Okay. Why the hell is my computer going nuts?
And here's the thing, right? I just don't like when people are bad at things. If you're gonna be racist...
Well, if you don't like when people are bad at things, get off YouTube, because you're evidently one of them. Well, this video anyway.
At least do it right. Now look at this comment under my YouTube video.
Oh yes, because you definitely make it look right, don't you?
Go back to your country, you terrorist Paki, Afghan Indian Muslim slut.
You can already tell by this comment, either she made it, or the person who made it has very bad literature and grammar. Probably never went to school at all.
Hashtag make America great again.
Point proven.
Now, I don't mean to discourage Merrick. He seems like a great guy. But
It's not gonna stop you from trying to, isn't it? Go away.
your stupidity bothers me. Okay,
How do you think I feel right now with your video?
first and foremost, let's make education great again. In fact...
So you're making a geography video for yourself? Okay.
Hello, and welcome. We'll begin by taking attendance. Are you here? Of course you are. YouTube comments are how you feel validated.
No, I feel validated in public. Not by YouTube comments. That just seems like an absolute nutcase of a system already.
Today we're going to be taking a trip around the world. So you'll need to pack. It's probably been years since you've had the chance to use your passport. Just like your penis.
You immediately assume that it's male. Are you sure it's not female? Are you sure it's not you? How can we know it's not a forged comment?
But don't worry, this time you'll actually take off. To go back
Well, true, I haven't gone on any sort of international flights in well over 10 years.
to my foreign country, we'll need to fly a long 45 minutes all the way back to Canada.
For me, that's going to take about 16, 17 hours, because I'm in Perth, Western Australia.
But I'm assuming you thought my country was somewhere else. So let's fly across the world to the country of
Well, we'll be more convinced that you're Canadian when you take off all those mountains of makeup. Please.
Afghan, India. India is all the way over here, across the ocean. So unfortunately, you won't be able to drive your trailer there. Oh,
Once again, taking a stab at the dominant, dominant human race. And I mean dominant because of the fact that when you go through history, we actually were the first color. Oops.
Fei, once you board your flight, settle in. It's going to be a long...
I like how you say Trump's word there, kofefe. You don't even know what it is. Very few people would know what it is. Only Trump does at the moment. So stop using words you have no idea what the meaning is to. But then again, you have the IQ of a gnat, so I don't blame you.
Long journey. But that's okay. You can take a good rest. It must be so exhausting to walk right through airport security.
Well, maybe if you're in America, in Australia, good fucking luck. Nope. You are not going to be moving anywhere without full body scans and other stuff like that. Of course, that does take basically near a full hour, but that was in 2006. I don't know if it's any faster now. Of course, you foreigners get a better advantage than us citizens, of course.
The aircraft you're flying will probably be a double-decker, which means it'll have about 300 to 400 people on board, which is approximately the same amount of people at Trump's inauguration.
Yes, sure. Just take that number, then multiply that by another, 10 to 100,000? So basically take 3 to 400 people, times that by 10 to 100,000. That's about the amount of people at Trump's inauguration. Plus, it was winter there, so what do you expect? Oh wait, I forgot. You're all skull, no brains. Good point.
JK, that's an alternative fact, but you're probably
Alternative fiction.
used to those from watching so much Fox News.
Well, I'd rather watch Fox News than the Counterfeit News Network, or NBC, or NSNBC, or even the Yuck Turds. I mean, I'd normally watch my international stuff from either Fox News, Sky News, and even the Alex Jones channel. InfoWars, of course. 3 good news networks. The others, not so much. Especially thanks to Alex Jones, who has been able to literally show the world what a bunch of lying sacks of shit they are.
Please note that we're not going to fly through the Bermuda Triangle because things mysteriously disappear there. In fact, that's probably where your education went.
Oh, so that explains why you didn't have one at all. Okay. That would also explain why your IQ is so much smaller than mine. I mean, what is your IQ here? 15? Probably less than that, maybe 10? Mine is an IQ of 175. Try beating that one.
We're going to fly across the Atlantic Ocean, around Africa, and through this passageway that's very narrow. Just like your mind.
Narrow or not, at least my mind is... At least I have a mind. You probably do not. Well, then again, my mind is sort of fragmented, so it's not really exactly narrow, it's more like an archipelago. So each piece of my mind is responsible for a different area of intellect. I can switch back and forth between them. That's funny how I switch voices. And all other stuff as well. But then again, why would you want to know that, huh? There's nothing going on in your head. Okay, I'm done with that.
You may recognize some of these countries we're flying over as places immigrants come from to steal your jobs. Or
Kind of true.
just the same countries you steal oil from.
Oh, you mean that very minute amount of oil, like what? I'm pretty sure only 10 to 13% of the oil that America has is from places like those. The other 58%, or maybe even 61%, is from America itself. But of course, you're a foreigner, so you don't know that, do you?
Once we reach our
Yeah, brilliant look there. It's like the look of...
destination, you'll notice that India Pakistan and Afghanistan are actually 3 separate countries. You silly American Aussie Brit. When you land,
You will never say an Aussie is stupid. The average Aussie is at least 5 to 10 times more intelligent than you'll ever be. Bloody Canuck.
and are going through customs and they ask for your occupation, make sure you say trash can. And when they
Oh, so we can call you Trash Bag then? Okay.
ask your date of birth, be sure to say 3000 BC.
Well, at least it's more intelligent than yours. What is it, 2 million BC? Probably less than, probably further back than that. True.
You effing caveman. You'll
At least add form of... Wait a minute. No. Cavemen weren't that far back. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, but back then, civilizations were already starting to be built. Back where you're from, that's when cavemen were, of course.
You'll notice right away that India is full of beautiful sights and culture, and I know what you...
Yeah, beautiful sights and culture, not very beautiful smells and essences. As a few of my friends who have been to India have already told me. And yes, one of them is African, thank you very much.
You're thinking, it probably smells like curry. And you know what? You're right. And it's delicious.
Yes, I have had true Indian curry. I spent the next day on the toilet. Thank you very much.
And although there are approximately 175 million Muslims in India, there are approximately 2 billion in the whole world. Which means if every Muslim was a terrorist, you wouldn't stand a goddamn chance.
Well, then it's thankful... Well, actually, now that I think about it, we should have elected Hillary if every Muslim became a terrorist. Nuclear Armageddon initiated! Fire all nukes! There goes the Muslim population, as well as about 95% of the world's population. Of course, where I am in Perth, I'll probably survive. You, not so much.
Good thing they're not. Now that we're here, the good news is your wife can save all that money she spends at tanning salons trying to look closer to my complexion.
I think they'll look better than you would be when you take off all that makeup. Come on, who cannot see that? Not to mention, your complexion... Look at my complexion, really. It's sort of shadowed, but still. I don't look that much different to you, and I'm in Australia. So, yeah, get wrecked.
Quick travel tip. If you're going to India, they don't kill cows there, so there's no
No, they do kill every other animal there as well.
beef. But don't worry.
Wait, there's no beef? There's no meat? Well, explain how curry's made then.
Because if you kill anything, it'll be considered mental illness.
Oh, just like your existence in this video. Okay.
So you're good. I hope you've enjoyed this trip to where you think I'm from. And I promise, if I ever meet a genie, all 3 of my wishes will be for you to get an atlas. To be honest, whether I went back to...
Well, you are talking about America, and America is pretty isolated in terms of world culture. They only think of themselves. They've actually never seen a globe before, so you're right on that standard, but you can't say that about us Aussies. In fact, I've got one. Well, my computer is actually sitting on one right now. Want me to show you? Alright, I'll show you. Ta-da! It's an atlas. You ever seen one like this before? This big of an atlas? No, probably not. This atlas is bigger than your brain. By a very good margin as well. It's about as big as my brain.
to my country of Pakistan, India, or even Canada, I don't see how that would benefit you, since my tax bracket helps pay for your kids' education.
Low blow, woman. Low blow.
You're welcome, Timothy.
Oh my god, she is so smart she manages to drop a fucking pointer stick. Well, at least she can do something right.
Hello! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it...
Oh dear. Well, there you go. There is that whole video about Superwoman, who in this video is super racist, sexist, and other stuff like that. So, without further ado, I'll see you all another time. Cheery!